Explaining what speed optimization is in Shopify, how you can test the speed of your store, and generally how can you improve the speed optimization so you can make your store faster. Let's first go over what speed optimization is for your Shopify store. It's basically the process of making your store load faster. So this is, you open up your URL, you're clicking on a link to your store, and it's how fast that web page is going to load for the potential customer. Ideally, you want this to be as fast as possible. Nobody likes waiting for things to load, and typically you want it to be under 2 or 3 seconds. The faster the better, but 3 seconds has long been considered the benchmark. There are quite a few different factors that are going to be involved in that, some of which are out of your control, such as where the customer is and if they have fast Wi-Fi or cellular data. If that's really not great, they're not going to be able to load your website really at all. But that is completely out of your control there. So does this matter? It does very much. Ad platforms like to see fast stores, as it's going to make the customer experience better. If your store is taking 10 to 20 seconds to load on decent Wi-Fi, that's an issue. That means you have some configurations you're going to need to make so you can make your store more speed optimized. We've established that speed optimization is important. How do you actually check your speed? One way is going to be to use Google Page Speed Insights. You simply want to copy and paste your Shopify store domain name or URL, and you want to hit analyze. And it's going to run an analysis on your store, and it's going to give you feedback on what you can do better. So once that loads, it's going to tell you your performance score. Currently, this is sitting at a 99 because it is a password protected store and there's just 0 assets being loaded. So I can see it's loaded in around 1 second, or the customer is going to see the website in 1 second. It's going to show you a waterfall so you can see different improvements. It's going to give you certain diagnostics on things you can improve. You can also see it on mobile versus desktop. Page speed insights can be great. What I tend to find works even better is a site called GT Metric. Again, you're going to copy and paste your URL and hit test your site. It's going to do the same thing, giving you a performance score, a summary. So if we head over to performance, we can see everything's good. So really nothing to do on this store so far. So that is great to see. What I quite like is called the waterfall approach. It's going to show you step by step the assets that are loaded. This can also show you things that are taking a long time to load. This could be specific apps you've installed on your store, or if you have images that are quite heavy or quite large, they can slow down this sequence. I can see some errors are showing up. One of them is the favicon, because there is no favicon set up. So I should set that up here as it's throwing a 404 error. So those are 2 really good sites to check the speed optimization of your store. If you're curious on what else you can do to make once you've tested your store's speed, there are plenty of great apps available on the Shopify App Store. Really, you're looking for images that are going to help compress images as a first criteria, as it's going to decrease the size without losing quality. We can see there are a few here. I've used Crush in the past. I find it does help with loading significantly, as product photos can be quite large, especially if you've taken them yourself or you've imported them without doing any compression. This can really cause a slowdown. There's also apps such as Booster, Page Speed Optimizer, and it's going to help preload that web page in the background if the customer is visiting for a second time. This one is also completely free and overall does have good reviews, sitting at 4.8 stars and 1.1k 5-star reviews. Now I have no affiliation with this app, but we've covered it on the channel in the past. In terms of manually compressing images, if you just want to do a one-off, let's say it's your banner header, you can go to a site called tinypng.com and you can essentially just upload an image and it's going to compress it for you. We can see original file size of 57 KB. You can bring it down to 15 KB with no quality loss. So in a nutshell, that's speed optimization for your Shopify store. I hope you have a much better understanding of what it is, why it's important, how to test the speed of your store, and generally how to improve it. I would love it so much if you smash that like and subscribe button below, as that really helps the channel out. If you've made any sales on Shopify, you know how hard it is to keep track of how much money you've actually made. That's where our sponsor Profit Calc comes in. It's the one-click profit calculator available for your Shopify store. All you have to do is select the date range you're looking for to get real-time calculations, along with tons of different details and metrics, giving you true insights into your store's performance. This is going to let you make smarter business decisions. It's going to sync seamlessly with all your different ad accounts and different cost of goods sold platforms. And you can find it in the Shopify App Store by searching Profit Calc and looking for this logo in the top left. There's also a link in the description below. From there, you can get access to a 15-day free trial so you can test drive everything for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.